We all talk about mental health, right? It's everywhere. But maybe we should think about it differently, like mental fitness. Today, we're doing a deep dive into this idea. It's less about just, not being sick and more about proactively building up your mental strength, like exercise.
Exactly. And our mission here really is to get clear on what mental fitness actually is. How does it differ from mental health or resilience? Things like that. We want to show you the honestly profound benefits it can have for your life, your work, even how sharp your thinking is. Give you some real takeaways.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack that. So mental health, that's our general state, right? Emotional, psychological, social well-being. It's kind of where you are on a spectrum. Lots of things influence it, biology, life stuff. It's a state.
Right. And the fascinating thing is mental fitness is, well, it's different. It's a practice. Think of it like a maintenance plan for your mind. Skills, habits you build up on purpose to support your mental health. It's just like physical fitness, You can be perfectly healthy, no diseases, but you still go to the gym to get stronger, have more energy. You could be journaling every day, meditating, really doing the mental fitness work, and still have tough mental health days. That happens. But that fitness practice, it gives you better tools to navigate those tough times, manage the adversity more effectively.
That's a really helpful distinction. So, okay, if fitness is the practice,
Yeah.
how does it connect to resilience? Or mental toughness? We hear those terms a lot too.
Yeah, good question. Mental fitness is basically the engine behind them. It's the foundational process. It actively cultivates both resilience, that ability to bounce back when things get tough reactively, and it also builds mental toughness, which is more proactive, like that grit, that drive to push forward even when you're under pressure. So it helps you find that balance, knowing how to endure, but also knowing when maybe you need to adapt or change course.
Got it. So it's not just about surviving challenges, but actually sort of thriving through them. Now, our sources talk about mental fitness resting on 4 pillars: emotional, physical, social, and interestingly, financial well-being. Why these 4 specifically? And is there surprising science connecting them?
Oh, absolutely. They're deeply interconnected. Each one supports the others. Let's maybe start with the physical pillar, because the science there is, it's quite surprising. It's not just healthy body, healthy mind in a vague way. It's literal brain training, regular aerobic exercise. It directly changes your brain structure and how it works. It can actually increase the size of your hippocampus. That's a key area for memory. I saw one study, older adults, regular aerobic exercise, showed a 2% increase in hippocampal volume, and that was linked directly to better spatial memory. Plus, exercise boosts BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's this protein that's crucial for making new neurons, keeping the ones you have healthy.
Wow. Okay. So direct changes to the brain's hardware, essentially. That's incredible. And the emotional pillar, it's more than just controlling your feelings, right?
Oh, definitely. It's about understanding them, maybe even leveraging them. Emotional fitness means building self-awareness, recognizing your own patterns, empathy for others too, and just being able to process feelings in a healthy way, constructively. So, emotions don't just hijack your decisions. You see them as signals, valuable information. Things like mindfulness really strengthen this pillar. Helps you become more emotionally literate.
Makes sense. The social pillar. We know friends are good, but what's the sort of deeper science there?
It's really about the quality of connections, genuine connection, not just, lots of contacts. That quality connection actually changes your neurochemistry. It boosts oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and it lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. Study after study shows strong social ties mean, people live longer and have less risk of cognitive decline. It's about building that truly supportive network. People who give you different perspectives make you feel like you belong. That's huge for emotional regulation.
Right, that sense of belonging.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one, the financial pillar. I think many people assume that's just about, how much money you make. But the sources say something different.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about the income level itself. It's about feeling in control of your finances. That's the key. It's kind of wild how mental health struggles can sometimes lead to poor financial habits, right? And that creates this awful feedback loop. Stress, bad decisions, more stress. But the flip side is also true. Improving your mental fitness, that can actually empower you, help you make clearer, more intentional financial choices, break that cycle, reduce a really big source of chronic stress for a lot of people.
Okay, so bringing it all together, practicing mental fitness across these pillars leads to being more resilient, better emotional regulation, and just, a deeper sense of satisfaction with life. Our sources even call it a, quote, competitive advantage in work, especially for leaders. Helps with focus, decision-making, avoiding burnout.
Absolutely. Which, leads to a really important question for everyone listening. What small things could you start doing? Like today, intentionally. It doesn't have to be huge. Even just 10 minutes of, say, brisk walking, that can make a difference. Or maybe committing to learning something new, practicing some mindful breathing for a few minutes, or consciously reaching out to nurture a social connection that matters to you. These simple steps, they add up. They really boost your cognitive and emotional skills over time.
Yeah, this whole deep dive really shows mental fitness isn't some destination you arrive at. It's not static. It's a dynamic journey, lifelong, really. A set of consistent practices, like training and the returns, they seem pretty significant. Better health, productivity, just more satisfaction in life.
So maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. How might your life change if you started training your mind with the same kind of consistency, the same proactive approach that you might apply to your physical body? What kind of mental strength and vitality could you actually unlock? Something to think about.